Which BPM is found more in the top 10 hits? What is the fastest song ever written? And is it possible for a song to have two tempos? All of that coming up. Welcome expanders, my name is Mark Daniel and I want to welcome you to Pop Song University. Today we're going to talk about BPM and tempo. First of all, what is tempo and what is BPM? What is the difference between those two? Tempo is the speed of the song and BPM is how we measure that speed. BPM stands for beats per minute. But does a BPM change work? I mean, do the listeners like that when you change the BPM? Well, it works, but you have to prepare the listener. You have to prepare them in a way that they can anticipate the change of the BPM. And also, you have to know where you're going to change the BPM or the tempo of the song. Commonly, it is done or in the chorus section or in the bridge section. I like the bridge section idea because it is a section that comes only one time inside the song. That is awesome. But are BPM changes common in popular music? Well, not exactly. You see, if you look at the top 10 hits, you're gonna see that there is very much a lot of repetition. So that is also the essence of a song, to have a lot of repetition, but also on the other side to have variation. So if you're going to change the BPM or if you're going to change the beats or if you're going to change the tempo of a song, it's likely not going to become a hit. But then again, who am I to say that? You know, that's just what study shows from the last century, what has happened. So what you actually want is to have the golden ratio, and the golden ratio is the proper amount between repetition and variation between a song. All top 10 hits have this enormous golden ratio. I mean, dude, if you write a top 10 hit, leave a comment below, a link to your song, and I'm going to give you a like. And talking about likes, you know, this is what this channel is all about. Not about likes, but about you, because I like you. You know, I create all this content, I create all these videos in order to help you, in order to help music producers, songwriters, and music enthusiasts expand their music vision, expand their music career, and get better in music. So if you enjoy what you're seeing, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, and also the bell notifications. You're awesome. Let's now talk about if it's possible for a song to have two tempos. Well, yes, it is possible. And you see it a lot in reggae and also some classical pieces. It is very common in reggae the rhythm to be on 4/4 and the melody on top of that to be on 3/4 or 6/8. That is, I mean, if you think about it, it doesn't make sense, but reggae works really well and it's also really nice to listen to because it's, I don't know, every time I feel very relaxed when I listen to reggae. So yes, it absolutely does work. One famous example from the classical music era is Chopin's Fantasie Impromptu. Chopin's Fantasie Impromptu. I think I said it correctly. I'm not a French guy, but I think I said it correctly. The left hand plays 4/4 and the right hand plays 6/8. I mean, if you're a piano player, I play the keys, but not as well in order to play Chopin. But I've heard you have to get accustomed to the song and you have to rely on your muscle memory. Otherwise, you won't be able to play this magnificent piece of Chopin. Other famous examples that change the tempo include Billy Joel's Scenes of an Italian Restaurant, Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, of course, one of the greatest songs ever written. Time for Pink Floyd. Time for Pink Floyd actually starts in 7/4, then it continues on 4/4, it changes back again at 7/4, and then again at 4/4. And I didn't even knew that until I read a comment online. And then I noticed it on the song and I was completely blown away. And when they asked David Gilmour from Pink Floyd in an interview, how was the time signature from Time created? He simply said it was a bass lick from Roger. I mean, imagine that. That was his answer. Now moving on, another famous example is from Leonard Skinner, Freebird. And now it's time to explore the average BPM of the top 10 hits. We're going to start with 2019 and we're going to end with 2020 so far. So, in 2019, the average tempo of the top 10 hits was 91 BPM. I have more data for you. Look at this. This is going to blow your mind. So, in 2019, the tempo range was the following. 26% of the top 10 hits featured a BPM between 90 and 99 beats per minute. 60% of the hits featured a BPM between 70 and 79 beats per minute, and 40% of the songs featured a BPM between 60 and 69 beats per minute. Now, moving on to 2020. The average tempo of the top 10 songs in 2020 so far is 88 BPM. You see there is a drop. Not a significant drop, but there is a drop right there. And this all has to do with the rap era, what has emerged from the late 2017 or 2018, if I'm correct. Before that, we had the EDM era, which lasted more than 10 years, and finally the bubble has been bursted. No more 120 BPMs per minute, and no more a 4/4 on the kick all the time. Now we have some variation in the top 10 hits, finally. Nothing wrong with EDM, I just like variation. And let's see the tempo range of the top 10 hits of the 2020s. Till now, 21% of the hits featured a BPM between 70 and 79 beats per minute. 80% of the hits featured a BPM between 90 and 99 beats per minute, and 18% of the hits featured a BPM between 80 and 89 beats per minute. You see, there is a direct correlation between 2019 and 2020. The BPM that was dominant in 2019 was between 19 and 99. In 2020, it is between 70 and 79. I suspect that this trend is going to continue, and in 2021 the average BPM is going to be maybe around 60, even lower than that. And now, drum roll please, the fastest song ever written. Did you know that this song has been featured in the Guinness World Records? This song is called Thousand actually, without an S, 1000, and it is a whooping 1015 BPM. That means 1015 beats per minute. That's insane. I checked all over the internet to find the song, I couldn't find it. If you have a link to the song, again, leave a comment below with a link to the song. I really want to hear it. I really want to listen to it. Expanders, thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you around.